Hello everybody and welcome back to Cozy Haven Crossing. So I hope you enjoyed my first little video of my spring series. I went ahead and did a little spring fashion show. I am actually wearing one of the cute outfits. I will hop off here. Look how sweet this little blue dress is. I paired it with some I think they're white flowery dot tights. I'm not too sure. They have little tiny white detail flowers on them with little blue dots in the middle. I paired them with a darker blue Mary Jane, but they would look cute with any of the colors. And I also put on one of the hats. So with all that said, today will be part 2 of my spring series. I hope you enjoyed the last video. I did spring fashions because who doesn't love a good outfit change every day? I know I do, and I am huge, like actually terrible when it comes to seasons on Animal Crossing. I fill up all my whole design, like the clothing design slots, with whatever season it is. So I currently have it filled with all these spring outfits that I think are absolutely adorable, and then I've also mixed in a few Easter ones, which I will show you later on in another video. So as we know, or don't know if you're just starting out this game, cherry blossom season is April 1st to the 10th if you're in the northern hemisphere, and if you are in the southern hemisphere, it runs, I believe, from October 1st to the 10th, and it only lasts a short 10 days. These beautiful cherry blossom trees don't last long. So cherry blossoms only bloom during this small period, unfortunately. So if you happen to miss out last season, don't worry, because it's totally done to get a hold of the limited time items fast, because you still have a few more days. So since Animal Crossing New Horizons was released in 2020, with this new spring season upon us, it's still so nice to have this refreshing season. It's a different change of pace. There is no more snow. The grass is nice and green, and it's just a lovely season. So when you're playing Animal Crossing and you are at cherry blossom season and you run around your island with a little net looking like a little maniac, trying to catch as many cherry blossoms as you can, because I think if you would like to craft all of the cherry blossom recipes, you need almost 100. So it's lots of running around to do, unless you want to find a friend and barter somebody to do it for you. Who knows what your thing is, but I think you need at least 100 if you are planning on building and crafting every single one of the cherry blossom recipes. So how do you get the cherry blossom recipes, you may ask? If you are new, I know that's a question that I asked myself when I had no idea and I was just starting out this game. So the Animal Crossing's cherry blossom furniture recipes, or the DIYs, can be found by popping the balloons during this week of April. So try and get as many balloons as you can. I have a hard time, and I did especially in the beginning, popping the balloons, because as soon as I would see them, I would get so excited, run and pop it, and I'd happen to be standing by flowers or water, or they would just literally glitch out of the system and fall to God knows where, and it was so frustrating. So I didn't get very many of my cherry blossom seasons, lack of playing, lack of commitment, but I'm hoping to get all of them this year. I know it is 2 years this game's been out and I still don't have all of them, but that is okay. Nobody's perfect. So after you've collected all of these beautiful cherry blossom petals, you will be able to make some really cool cherry blossom items. So I'm going to head on into those. There's such things as a blossom viewing lantern, a cherry blossom pouchette, so many cherry blossom things. I could go on, but instead I will show you. Here we have an adorable cherry blossom umbrella as one of our DIYs that we do get during cherry blossom season. I think this is so sweet. It is perfect if you're doing a little outdoor plant shop or a flower shop and you just want to set it on the ground, or if you just want to feel fancy and walk around with a cute cherry blossom umbrella. Yet here is another cherry blossom petal pile. This is another great DIY. If you're wondering what this is, it is a little pile of all of the cherry blossom petals. I think this is really sweet if you're doing a cottage core or fairy core, or you're just decorating your island for spring in general. These are great little flower piles, what you can put down, because when your character runs through them, the little petals float up into the air, and I think it's just absolutely so sweet. Next, we have something I use quite often, and it's actually cherry blossom branches. They come in this adorable little planter or pot, if you want to call it. Let's call it a vase. You can pretty much call it whatever you want. I think it's super sweet because it's got the little cherry blossom branches in it. I use this quite a bit actually, decorating inside my villagers' homes, also outside around the houses and around the islands during cherry blossom season. They're also great additions to add into restaurants and as well as a little flower shop. And one of our next DIYs that you get is a cherry blossom wand. These are great little wands if you want to select certain outfits. If you have a little preset outfits that you've put together, you use the cherry blossom wand or any of the wands that the game gives you to quickly change one of your preset outfits. So if you feel like being a farmer for the day, you can use your lovely wand to switch to be a farmer. And if you feel like traveling to space, you can quickly put on a little astronaut suit just to kind of give you the idea of what this little cherry blossom wand does. It is not something I tend to use in the game because I just find it a pain, and I'm just not one of those people, and I just change myself. But anyways, I think it's a cute little addition. So this is one of my most favorite things that I got when I got the cherry blossom DIYs, and it is called cherry blossom flooring. I absolutely loved this one. I think it's so sweet because when your character walks on it, you hear the little crinkling of the grass underneath your feet, and you also see the little cherry blossom petals kind of flutter through the air, and I just thought it was absolutely adorable. So you cannot have that cherry blossom flooring without the cherry blossom trees wall. This is another really sweet DIY that the game gives us. This one is adorable when paired together. It's great for the natural core islands, fairy core, whatever your little heart desires. It's super sweet. When you walk into the room, when you do have this cherry blossom wallpaper up, you see little cherry blossoms falling from the trees. It's a little interactive wallpaper, and I think it's absolutely adorable. Coming in next, this sweet little DIY is actually one that Isabel gives you in-game at the start of April. I fell in love with this outdoor picnic set DIY. I made a few of them, had little picnic spots set up all over my island. They are adorable. You can also customize them, which I think is absolutely the sweetest. I just loved them. I set up little movie nights. I set up little outdoor areas on the rocks. I just overall thought this was an adorable DIY, and I was very excited to get this one. Now we move on to this adorable little cherry blossom pouchette, or a little purse if you want to call it. It's a sweet little shape of a cherry blossom flower. I thought this is absolutely adorable. It's not something I've ever made myself, but now that I look at it more, I feel like I probably should. Just because I am so season crazy, I feel like I am lacking in the cherry blossom pouchette department, so I might need to go make myself one after this video is done. These are just the sweetest as well. If you're setting up more of a little natural looking area or an outdoor spa, these are cherry blossom pond stones. So the game does give you a regular pond stone that you can customize to get it a little bit lighter or darker, or add a little bit of moss to it, depending on what look you're going for. So for cherry blossom season, they have given us this lovely DIY, and if you look closely in the top part of it, there's actually a little bit of water and little cherry blossom petals inside, and it is adorable. So next we have one of my personal favorite DIYs. This is a little cherry blossom bonsai. I use this everywhere, inside my house, outside, on little stalls I've set up. I actually use this for my little Japanese restaurant that I made. I've done this for a flower shop. I pretty much use this everywhere because I just think it's so adorable. It's so dainty and cute, and really truly gets you into the spring vibe. It's also great if you have a pink or fairy core island. It's just multi-purpose. You can use it for pretty much anything. Super cute. And another fabulous DIY that we get during cherry blossom season is this Sakura-wood wall. I really liked this one. It's got just the wood paneling look, but the wood is actually different colors, different tones of pink. I thought it was really sweet. I've actually used this wall for Valentine's Day. Shh. I thought it was really cute, but if you want to do kid core or make a little playroom, or you just really love pink, this is the wall that you need. Yet again, you cannot have the wall without the matching flooring, so the game does give you the Sakura-wood flooring to match. Now, when I put both of these together, I thought it was a little bit too much, but I am not the biggest pink person. I know, if you guys like pink, I am so sorry. But for me, it was just a little too much putting both of these together. I do think they are really sweet when used separately. But again, I like all the multi-tones and the different shades of pink, and it's absolutely the sweetest. This is another absolute personal fave, and I do have a ton of these around my island. I could not wait to get these. This was probably one of my last DIYs I was waiting for patiently. This is called a blossom viewing lantern. They look really cute when they're lit up at nighttime on the island. They just give that soft, cozy glow. I do believe you can customize them as well, but I just love this idea. I always like using the lighting at nighttime, the fun little outdoor lights. That's kind of my thing. I like that cozy feel, that cozy vibe, and these were perfect for that. Moving on indoors, they give us a cherry blossom clock. I thought this was super cute too. It's a great addition for your walls if you want to decorate them. This clock can also be customized. It doesn't really change that much. I know when I customized it the first time, I was like, what even happened? I didn't really see much. And then I noticed there was a hint of yellow on the inside, and the color was a little bit more pale pink. But anyways, it was still adorable. Great if you're doing a flower themed room or indoor flower shop or whatever room. It's just a cute little addition. So we all have to have that matching fashion to whatever season it is. Well, if you're like me anyways, you do. If you head into Able Sisters, you can sometimes find these gorgeous kimonos that celebrate cherry blossom season. I just think they're adorable. The ombre pink with the little red belt and the little details. It also comes in another color, which I will show you in the next slide. So here's that other color I was telling you about. It is a gorgeous ombre green. I am a big fan of green. I love the little cherry blossom details on it. Again, it's another sweet kimono that you can find in Able Sisters. They're kind of tricky to find, so when you do find them, grab them. But I know also if you look on any of the designs or lovely designs that other people have created, you can find a lot of cherry blossom items, especially in clothing. And I hope to do another video on that. But for now, these two little robes are absolutely adorable to have. Last but not least, we have the cherry blossom rug, which is one of the newer additions to all the cherry blossom DIYs that we do get from April 1st to April 10th. So this rug is super sweet. You can place it indoors, but I truly wish, and please, if you're with me, just comment down below. Do you guys not wish that we could place rugs outside? Like, am I the only one? There are so many rugs I just want to place outside. I want to set up little areas. I mean, if we can make libraries and kitchens and diners outside, we need to be able to put these rugs outside too. So creators of Animal Crossing, if you are listening, please let us put any rugs outside as well as inside of our house. I would be forever grateful. I just think that needs to happen. So if you're with me, comment down below. So guys, I have another fun fact as well. If you're needing a certain DIY and you just can't find it anywhere, check the bottles on your island. And another fun way is to talk to the villagers, especially you want to try and talk to at least 3 of them a day, because you can get the Nook miles from them. Also, during special seasons, they tend to give you the DIYs and the recipes, and you might just get lucky and get a cherry blossom recipe from one of them. And one more fun fact, what they didn't have last year, but until we got the 2.0 update, if you need DIY recipes, always go on a boat ride with Cap'n, because he will take you to a really cool mysterious island, and be sure to get the bottles from there, as you will get some fun DIYs, especially during cherry blossom season. So I hope you guys had fun watching my spring series number 2. This was all about learning the cherry blossom DIYs, all the unique and fine items that you can get in craft, and different ways that you can get them. So remember, the balloons spawn every 10 to 20 minutes. They start off on the right side of our island in the morning, and then by afternoon, so late after supper time, the balloons spawn from the opposite side. Well, I'm gonna end this video here. I truly hope you guys got inspired and you're all ready to decorate your islands for spring. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to follow my Instagram and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Bye.